In today's video, I'll be going over the massive week 1 patch of Biomutant. I will summarize it all for you because there is a lot here. My name is Marvin. If you haven't visited the channel before, welcome! I make content on Biomutant and similar games, so if you like Biomutant, please like and subscribe and make sure you hit the bell icon to stay up to date. Now, Biomutant dropped a massive update on us today, and although it will only roll out for PC today, I'm sure in the coming days it'll go to console when that version is ready. Here are all the areas they patched now. This is impressive. The tutorial area, dialogue and narrator, difficulty settings, New Game Plus, settings, the items and loot, sound, combat, quests and achievements, crash fixes, user interfaces, world, the miscellaneous bug fixes, and some PC specific stuff. Holy man. Outriders, take notes. It's seriously impressive that a team of 20 has been able to get a week 1 patch out that addresses so many of the community raised issues. I will leave a link in the description for the entire patch because I'm sure you don't want to hear me break it all down for you. So check that out. I will summarize the points that stand out to me. Keep in mind I'm missing out a lot on purpose. There is too much here. It would be too long of a video. Let's get into it. The tutorial area. In order to improve the pacing of the early parts of the game, they edited the dialogues to be shorter. They also added more enemies and loot to these areas to better represent the experience later in the game. And they added more loot, more enemies, removed dialogues, and increased pacing. Love it. This area initially was very slow during my playthrough, and I get the gripes that people had with this. The dialogue. They cut down the gibberish before the narrator speaks. They also added a toggle in the settings for turning on gibberish, turning on narrator, or both. They need to add a turn off. They didn't add a turn off, because turn that off, man. I know it's central to the experience of the game, but I hated the narrator. It got old very quick. If I had an option to turn it off, I would do it straight away. Difficulty settings. They added an extreme difficulty because people were complaining that hard was easy, and fixed an issue of difficulty not applying to already spawned enemies. Perfect. Good job, guys. New Game Plus. Players can now access all the perks in New Game Plus. So all the perks of all the classes you can access in New Game Plus, which is great because then you can sort of build whatever you want to build. I love that. I'm not there yet. Can't wait. Settings. They added a motion blur slider. A depth of field issue, sort of with text, I think there was, and they fixed sort of camera auto adjust. Player can turn that on or off. There's other things there that I missed out. Check out the notes. The loot, they increased the chances that items found have a level requirements closest to the player's actual level when found. I came across that, like when I was early on, I was finding level 20 stuff and I'm like level 2. I'm like, I can't use that. So I'm very happy they fixed that. They remove common item loot drops from high level loot crates. That should never have been a thing. I love that. These are nerfs, by the way. Are they nerfs or buffs? I think these are buffs. They increased the base damage for melee bodies, handles, and add-ons by approximately 5%, and they reduced the base damage for ranged bodies, muzzles, grips by approximately 5%. There was a big difference in melee and guns. You could find guns that would far outperform any of the melee stuff, so I'm glad they addressed that. See the notes for other stuff there. The sounds, the updated melee and mount sounds. There was complaints that the melee didn't feel impactful enough like the sound, so I'm going to check that out when I can. See the notes for the others. Combat, they adjusted the time of some enemy grabs, making it easier to dodge. I noticed this in my playthrough. Some people would just grab you straight away. There was no real tell. They remove slow motion ending during small encounters. So like if you come across one person, I guess they remove that. It wasn't much of a bugbear for me, but you know, I'm glad they did something like that. You can see the notes for the other stuff. There is so much stuff in combat that they've added. The quests and adventures, they fixed game progress bugs, stopping people from being able to 100% the game. That's kind of important for those that have been able to 100% the game. It's an achievement. Good on you. There's more stuff there as well. Go check it out, the notes. The user interface. I noticed this new weapon, Wang Fu, is only unlocked when players have crafted a new weapon instead of being unlocked when looting an individual component. I noticed this. I would have picked up like a single-handed base, and all of a sudden I'm unlocking single-handed Wang Fu. So I'm glad they fixed that. They also added the Mercenary DLC indicator to the main menu. I've seen it. So for people that want to download the Mercenary, they can. And there's a bunch of notes there as well. The world, they removed several area objectives from Suburbia as they are tied to the Moog quest and could cause confusion. Suburbia had a lot going on. They replaced a couple of NPC tasks that didn't work as intended. Glad they fixed that. And there's a whole bunch of other notes. Check that out. Miscellaneous. They disabled fast travel when jumping from water. I used this so many times because if you timed it right, you could jump out of the water, and if you're just about to die, jump out of the water and fast travel out of that area, and you'd save yourself if you ran out of stamina. See the notes, there's a bunch of other stuff there. PC fixes, a bunch of bug fixes they fixed there. Holy, this is a great week 1 patch. Remember guys, this is a team of 20 people doing this. A team of 20 people. This is what I like to see from a new game. They aren't removing anything from the game, they are only increasing the game to what the experience should have been from day one. Obviously, we want these games to come out like this already, so we don't need a patch, but the next best thing is getting a patch like this come out a week later that addresses a lot of community concerns. I love it. I'm in love with this game. It is beautiful. I don't understand the reviews. If you guys love this game, I would love to see us. Let's get this video up so people know that a patch like this exists for a game that came out a week ago. Let's see if we can reach a like goal of, say, 15 likes in this video would be massive. And let's comment down below how much you love this game. If you love it, if you hate it, also comment down below. Let me know. But that's all from me, guys. Right now, on the screen, you will see a video. Yeah, it's probably something you'd like. Make sure you click that. And if you haven't already, make sure you drop a sub, turn the bell icon on. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.